Hey students, this is Dr. Miller, and in this video I want to show you how Blackboard is set up for this class, which is Art 173 Photography. I am your instructor, and I try to keep the home page very simple. We have some announcements. Pretty much every week there will be announcements bringing your attention to things that are important for the class. Every time I add some new content, it will actually show up here in a list here. And over here, this is important because when I'm sending messages to you, and in my view, when you're sending messages to me, I'll get a notification, and so will you. So let's go on. And so the very first thing is the start here. And when you click on this, it gives you a little bit of information about your first assignment, which is the syllabus assignment. And it's going to tell you to go into the assignment tab over here, and this is the assignment tab. So if we click on this, we'll see the actual syllabus assignment. Now this folder here is actually the week following this one, which will be your first assignment, and I try to put one for the week that is going to be ahead of you out here, so if you want to get a start on it, you can do that. And then this is just a general little thing about how to turn in your photo assignments. So what are some of the other things we have? Well, here's the syllabus, and if you click on this, you're actually going to get the syllabus assignment information here as well. This is the syllabus itself, so if you click on this, it will open up this document, which is your syllabus. And of course you'll want to read this. This will be your first assignment, so you need to pay attention to it and look at it carefully. There's also a video that you're looking at, which is the Art 173 in Blackboard, and then there's a separate video that's part of this syllabus assignment, and it will tell you what you need to do to complete that particular thing. It's really pretty easy. In fact, in many ways, this will be a very simple class for you. You do have to stay ahead, you have to pay attention, follow the instructions carefully, and mainly just turn in your work on time. For the first several of our assignments, you will get full credit for the assignment just by completing it and turning it in. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Over here in the tabs again, we have an area that's called Stretch Your Mind. And the idea of this is just some additional information. Sometimes this will be pulled out and included in an assignment, and sometimes it's just a little more for you to see. So for example, when we get to the section on portrait photography, you may see some of these in your assignment, but they're also here if you want to look at them and move ahead with your own personal development. Same thing, I've tried to break these into some different areas, and these will actually have more things in them as the class goes on, because as I'm finding things that fit your needs, I'll put them into these folders here or create even new folders. If we want to go further into the tabs over here, this one is going to give you information about library services at Sneed State, and this one down here is going to be assessments. And so this will be where you will actually have just a couple of quizzes and assessments that you'll have to do. One of them that will be in here related to the syllabus assignment is a simple one-question quiz that you're going to take, and the answer, spoiler alert, is yes, but this will help us to confirm that you're an active student in the class. Okay, so that's the tabs. Now I skipped one up here, and that is the messaging, and this is really, really important because on the messaging tab you will be getting messages from me that relate to your work in the class, and I try to very much personalize this class so that you will get individual messages that are specific to you, your camera, and your needs. So you're going to check this frequently, there is one message that I've already sent to all the students in the class, and it comes to me as well, and it's right here. So if I were to open that up, it shows you what you've got here. Then you can reply, and this is important. So if you're going to reply to me, if I send you a message, you're going to come up here and you're going to reply to sender. This is me, the sender, and this is where you're going to put in your subject, and it's really important to put in a good subject so I know what you're talking about. And here is the area you're going to place your message. Now, since this is actually a reply, it's going to repeat the original message. So what you'd have to do here to reply specifically is go up to the top of this and put in what you want. Now, it's very, very important that during this class you not get behind. And I will send you messages to warn you that you're getting behind. Let's hopefully I don't have to do that. The other thing is, if you have any questions for me, even if it's just something like advice about a camera that you may be thinking of purchasing, or I've had students that are actually very seriously interested in becoming photographers at a serious level, even a professional level. So if you have questions about the work that we are doing, or if you have questions that relate to your own personal experience with photography, please use this. This is the only way you're going to communicate with me. So this is how we've set the class up. And it's very simple, very straightforward. Your assignments will come. You'll do the assignments. I try to give you a good bit of time to accomplish the assignments, and part of this is because much of what you're going to be doing is with photography is outside, and if it's raining for 3 days in a row, you're probably not going to do a whole lot of photography outside. What you want to make sure is that you allocate time to get the work done. You will have specific photos that you will be working on in terms of what you will take, the subject. It's really important that you find the time to get out and do them. So that's the way a class is set up in Blackboard. If you have any questions, just please message me and I'll help you out, I promise. Thanks.